All right, fam. Gobble, gobble, bitches. Your boy's back. Another episode. We're 9-1. Night before Thanksgiving. We're in a great spot after having squeaked out a win over the Colts 17-16 on the road. Road wins, they're hard to come by. So don't, get too negative about the fact that we had to come from behind. It's still an average team in the Colts. So going on the road and getting that dub was a big win. And coming on a comeback trail down 16-3 in the fourth quarter and coming back and win, that's big. So I updated the truth board with our remaining schedule over here. And I also put here Dallas's remaining schedule and the Vikings. Now, I left out the Giants because they really suck. But if the Giants pull off a miracle tomorrow over the Cowboys, I will include them on the next episode in their remaining schedule because then I would believe that they're legit. But I firmly believe that the bottom is about to fall out for the Giants. I think they're going to lose tomorrow, and then you're going to see them fall off the wayside. I still think they get the 7 seed, but for now, I'm not really going to take them seriously as far as threatening the Eagles for the 1 seed. So I'm going to recap where we are as far as the Birds. We're 9-1. We're 2-1 in the division, and if we finish 14-3, we're going to get the 1 seed no matter what. So don't worry, we get that 1 seed, 14-3. But what I'm going to break down a little bit for you is if we fall to 13-4, what happens then? So here's the remaining schedule. If we take care of business against Green Bay, then we have this two-game, what I call it, I'm hoping for a split here between the Titans at home and at the Giants. Like I said before, I think the Giants are a joke, but they're in the hunt, and winning on the road in the division is always hard. And that's going to be the biggest Eagles Giants game in over a decade. And I think this game's actually going to get moved to Sunday night. So I think if we can get the split there, take care of business against the Bears, assuming we lose in Dallas, that's a tough game on the road, and then take care of business against the Saints at home and the Giants at home. We're 14-3. We're all clear. I guarantee you we will get that 1 seed. But what happens if we lose both of these games, the Titans and the Giants, and we finish 13-4? If that happens, I want to break down what we need from the Cowboys and the Vikings to clinch the number 1 seed. I'll actually tackle the Viking schedule first. If we finish 13-4, we need them to lose twice. Now, this schedule, I think it's almost a guarantee that the Vikings lose two more times. You got Patriots and Jets at home. I think they split that, to be honest. But we'll see how it goes. At the Lions, that's a division road game. The Lions are playing better. The Colts are not terrible. Then you got the Giants at Minnesota. The Vikings could choke that game. At Green Bay, division on the road. And then at the Bears, another division game on the road. I think it is almost certain that the Vikings get at least two more losses. So with them out of the way, keep in mind we have the tiebreaker over Minnesota. So we get them to four losses, and we finish with four losses. We have the tiebreaker. We get the 1 seed. Now let's take a look at Dallas' schedule. They're 7-3, and they're 2-1 in the division. Now we would also need them to lose two more times. Now you might think, well, if they only lose one more time, it's four losses. The problem is if they beat us at home and they take care of business in the rest of the division, the Cowboys would have the tiebreaker over us because we lost that game to Washington. Because the first tiebreaker is head to head, we would be split, but then they would have a superior division record, which is the second tiebreaker. So, under this assumption, we can't finish with four losses along with Dallas, assuming Dallas beats us in Dallas. So we would need to have them lose two more times. So assuming that they beat us, let's look at their schedule. They got the Giants tomorrow, so please pray for the Giants to pull off a huge upset. Because if they do, I'm pretty sure we're in the clear at that point. But assuming that the Cowboys win tomorrow, they got Indy at home. I can't see Indy going into Dallas and winning. They got Houston at home. That is a win for Dallas. They're at the Jags. Could the Jags pull off an upset at home over Dallas? Possible. Could Doug Peterson come through for us? I still don't think that's likely, though. So then you have the Eagles game, and then you have at Titans. This is the one where they could absolutely lose. So this is the one where you got to focus on. We really need Dallas to lose this game. And then they're at Washington. That one could be a loss, but the Cowboys' schedule, as you can see, is not very difficult at all. So if they beat us here, we got to make sure that we only lose one more game and finish with 3 losses, meaning split these and then take care of business the rest of the way. Because if we fall to 4 losses and they beat us in this game, the Cowboys have the tiebreaker. So we would need them to lose a second game. So we're hoping when they lose at the Titans, but where else do they lose here? It's not really looking good unless you put all your um, eggs in the basket of Washington on the road in the last game. I'm not really willing to do that. So this becomes harder than you think because, again, if they get the tiebreaker over us, we would fall from the 1 seed down to the 5 seed. A complete game changer. We cannot allow that to happen. We got to take business and win the division. So root hard for the Giants tomorrow. And here in our schedule, assuming we lose to Dallas, we just got to split here. We can't lose both. And it's very possible that we can split this. If not, maybe we win both of them. But the key is split these two, take care of business Sunday night against Green Bay, take care of business on the road at the Bears, and then take care of business at home against the Saints and the Giants. So let's hope for 3 losses, and we are in the clear. So I'll take it from there. There'll be a short episode tonight, but hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Lots of food and family and football, and we'll take it from there. Go Birds! Let's hope for 14-3, fam. And hey, tomorrow, hopefully the Giants can pull a big upset for us, and also root for those dirty cheaters over the Vikings. All right, fam. I'm out. Happy Thanksgiving.